In the dark heart of Paris, a forbidden obsession is born. A man of God, sworn to piety, finds himself consumed by a lust so powerful it threatens to burn the entire city to the ground. His object of desire? A breathtakingly beautiful dancer, whose innocence enchants all who see her. But she is trapped between two men. One, a handsome soldier who promises love, but offers only deceit. The other, a monstrous creature hidden from the world, a deformed bell ringer with a gentle soul, who would give his life for a single kind glance. A shocking betrayal, a false accusation, and a desperate cry for sanctuary will decide their fates. This is a story of how devotion becomes damnation, and how the ugliest of masks can hide the purest of hearts. Now, the story itself. Tenny presents The Hunchback of Notre-Dame by Victor Hugo. Our story begins on January 6, 1482. Amidst the chaos of the Festival of Fools, Paris is a city electric with celebration. A contest is held to find the ugliest face in the city, to crown the Pope of Fools, and there is no competition. The winner is Quasimodo, the bell ringer of Notre-Dame, a man so disfigured he seems a monster. He is deafened by the bells he loves, isolated by the face he was born with. His only human connection is with his master, the Archdeacon Claude Frollo. As Quasimodo is paraded through the streets, a different spectacle captures the crowd's attention. A young gypsy girl, Esmeralda, dances with an impossible grace, her pet goat Jolly performing tricks by her side. Among the captivated onlookers are two men. The struggling poet, Pierre Gringoire, and, watching from the shadows of the cathedral, Archdeacon Frollo himself, and in his eyes, a fire is lit, a dangerous, unholy fire. Consumed by a desire he cannot comprehend, Frollo commands his loyal bell ringer to do the unthinkable, to abduct the gypsy girl. Quasimodo, who knows only obedience, intercepts Esmeralda in a dark alley.
Let go of me! Help! Somebody help me!
But her cries are answered. Captain Phoebus de Chateaupin, a dashing and arrogant officer of the king's archers, arrives with his men.
Unhand the girl, you monster!
Phoebus easily overpowers the confused Quasimodo, who is arrested on the spot. Esmeralda is instantly smitten by her handsome rescuer.
My captain, you saved me.
It was my pleasure, mademoiselle. A beauty such as yours should not be left unprotected.
He sees a conquest. She sees a hero, and Frollo, watching from the darkness, seethes with a jealousy that begins to curdle into madness. For his crime, Quasimodo is sentenced to the pillory, whipped and publicly shamed.
Ah!
The crowd, once cheering him as the Pope of Fools, now throws stones and insults. He is bound, bleeding, and burning with thirst.
Water. Water.
He begs, but his pleas are met with laughter. Even Frollo, his master, ignores his suffering. Then a figure breaks from the crowd. It is Esmeralda, the very woman he tried to capture. She approaches the platform, her face filled not with hatred, but with pity. She lifts a flask of water to his lips. In that moment, a profound change occurs within the bell ringer. This single act of kindness, the first he has ever known, awakens a deep, devoted, and selfless love. He weeps, and from that day forward, his monstrous heart belongs to her. Phoebus, ever the opportunist, arranges a rendezvous with the adoring Esmeralda. He has no intention of loving her. He is already engaged to a wealthy noblewoman, but Frollo, his mind spiraling into obsession, follows them. He pays the innkeeper to hide in the room, to witness the meeting.
You are even more beautiful up close, my dear Esmeralda.
Oh, Phoebus, I love you.
And I you.
As Phoebus moves to embrace her, Frollo bursts from his hiding place. Blinded by rage, he plunges a dagger into the captain's back.
Ah!
Esmeralda screams as Phoebus collapses. Frollo vanishes into the night, leaving the terrified girl alone with the body and the bloody dagger. Esmeralda is arrested immediately. The charge, murder and witchcraft. Her pet goat, Jolly, is presented as a demon familiar. Phoebus, who survived the attack, is too proud and cowardly to testify on her behalf. He allows the world to believe she tried to kill him. In the torture chamber, under unbearable pain, Esmeralda confesses to everything.
I confess. I confess. I am a witch. I killed the captain. Just make it stop.
She is sentenced to death by hanging. In her prison cell, she receives a visitor, Archdeacon Frollo. He reveals it was he who stabbed Phoebus. He offers her an ultimatum.
I can save you, Esmeralda. Flee with me. Be mine. Choose me or choose the gallows.
Monster, I would rather die.
Then you shall.
The day of the execution arrives. Esmeralda is brought before Notre-Dame for her public penance. She sees Phoebus in the crowd, alive with his fiancée. He turns his back on her. Her last hope dies. As the hangman places the noose around her neck, a figure appears on the gallery of the cathedral. It is Quasimodo. With impossible speed, he descends on a bell rope, snatches the condemned girl from the scaffold, and carries her back into the great church. He holds her above his head, and, with a voice of thunder, he makes a single, defiant cry.
Sanctuary, sanctuary.
By ancient law, the cathedral is a safe haven. The king's justice cannot reach her there. She is saved, for now. Inside the cathedral, a strange life begins. Quasimodo cares for Esmeralda with a dog-like devotion. He brings her food, protects her, showing her the secret beauty of his stone world. She, in turn, slowly overcomes her fear of his appearance, seeing the gentle soul within. But Frollo's obsession will not be denied. He manipulates Esmeralda's friends from the Court of Miracles, the guild of thieves and beggars, into believing the authorities will storm the cathedral and hang her. He convinces them their only hope is to rescue her themselves. That night, the vagabonds of Paris lay siege to Notre-Dame. Quasimodo, misunderstanding their intent, believes they have come to take his Esmeralda, and he defends his home with the fury of a cornered beast. He becomes a one-man army, hurling stones, timbers, and even molten lead from the rooftops, fighting to protect the only person who ever showed him kindness. Under the cover of the chaos, Frollo and Gringoire sneak into the cathedral. They convince Esmeralda they are helping her escape, but it is a trap. Frollo leads her not to safety, but to the gallows. He gives her one final choice.
I love you, Esmeralda. Choose me. I am all you have left.
I hate you. I will always hate you.
His love finally extinguished. Frollo abandons her to the king's soldiers. From the top of Notre-Dame, Quasimodo watches, helpless, as Frollo stands beside him. They see the white dress of Esmeralda being led to the scaffold. They watch as she is hanged. A terrible, guttural sob escapes Quasimodo. He turns to Frollo, who is laughing.
No one shall have her now.
At that moment, Quasimodo understands everything. He grabs his master, his only family, his tormentor, and pushes him from the parapet. He watches Frollo fall, his body striking the stone below. He looks from the broken form of the priest to the lifeless body of the gypsy girl hanging in the distance.
Oh, all that I have ever loved.
After the deaths of Esmeralda and the archdeacon, Quasimodo was never seen again. Phoebus, having survived, went on to make a tragic end. He married. 2 years later, when officials entered the Montfaucon charnel house, the vault where the bodies of the condemned were thrown, they found a strange sight. 2 skeletons, locked in an eternal embrace. One was a woman, with the remnants of a white dress. The other was a man, with a grotesquely curved spine. He had clearly come there to die, holding the one he loved. When they tried to separate the two figures, the man's skeleton turned to dust. Next time on Tenny Presents Dracula by Bram Stoker. The central question of The Hunchback of Notre-Dame is, what is a monster? Victor Hugo argues that monstrosity is not found in physical appearance, but in the darkness of the human heart. Quasimodo, the monster, possesses the purest love, while Frollo, the man of God, harbors the most hideous obsession. The Cathedral of Notre Dame itself is a key symbol, its beautiful architecture and grotesque gargoyles representing this duality. The story teaches us that judgment based on appearance leads to tragedy, and true beauty and ugliness lie within the soul. The tragedy we have just witnessed was born of earthly passions, of misguided love and human cruelty. But join us next time as we journey from the stone heart of Paris to the haunted mountains of Transylvania, where the evil that stalks the night is not human at all. It is something far older, far more seductive, and it thirsts for more than just control. It thirsts for life itself.